if you're going to get involved in the network marketing space, you're going to need to wind up talking to people. It's one of the biggest things that's an issue for everyone who gets involved with this. Yeah, you got to talk to people. It's a business where the whole automated craze the last several years, the click funnels, just put this up on your social media and watch people flooding your DMs. That's done. It's so oversaturated, and people have not been satisfied with the results on it. So there's going to be a big apprehension for automation. And I think there's a big calling for the pendulum swinging back to the concept of individual care, individual attention, going on that route. We're going to look at how you could prospect, 10 strangers in a week. Again, Fraser Brooks, I don't have any issue with his content. I think that his content is high speed, low drag. I am not in the market of building a quick MLM business, a network marketing business. I believe that people should come in, should take the time, should study, should learn what the business is, should build a business the right way. This way, when you start to repeat the patterns of teaching, you're not going to flood people with information, inundate them, brainwash them. Then they're going to go and next thing you know, they're going to be talking about you in the comments of an anti-MLM video, talking about how you manipulated them, you brainwashed them, and all that. So let's take a look at this together, how you could prospect 10 strangers in a week from Fraser Brooks, and we'll have a discussion.
Hey, Fraser Brooks here. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can prospect 10 complete strangers in a single week.
Very easy way to do it. Find out what you can do for them. There you go. The video's over. Talk to 10 people and go, hey, listen, this is who I am. This is what I do. What can I do for you? Done. That's end the lesson. Seriously. But we'll continue on Fraser's.
I'm giving a free resource. So all you got to do is click the link above and below this video to be able to get that free PDF so that you can get the kind of written material and my cliff notes on this video. All right, cool. So how do you prospect 10 complete strangers in a week? Because imagine if you and your team start to make that goal is every single week, we're going to prospect 10 new people. So the first step really is actually finding them. So we need to find the people to talk. We need to find the people to prospect. We need to connect with those people, and then we need to introduce them to what it is that we've got, right? So
I like how he states the obvious. Well, you got to find them. It makes for great whiteboard material. You got to find the people. And I told you last time on the videos, a lot of the hype and the sensationalism in these network marketing presentations are what captivates you with the flash and the grab, right? So what you have to do, if you're going to prospect people, you got to identify your prospects. They will rephrase the words back to you in order to wind up impressing you. If you want to sell more of your product and create more of a business, you have to have a business mind that sells more of your product. It blows me away. Clearly, the goal is to sell your product or service. It's very simple. Everyone is a prospect. Everyone you talk to is a prospect. It's how you discuss your business with them that is the most crucial and important key. Now, keep in mind, I told you, we're in 2025 now. Depending upon when you see this video, it's going to remain true. People are sick and tired of being sold. They don't want to hear it anymore. It's all about now, what can you do for them? That's going to put you ahead of everybody else. So many of you are worried about your social media growing, and you're like, man, I've only got 600 Instagram followers. I've only got 1,000 Instagram followers. Find out what you could do for those 1,000 followers that will get them to help you grow as well, too. Now, without sounding too much just like a network marketing presenter online, find out. Hey, listen, what do you do? Great. If I connect you with somebody, this is what you need. Awesome. I need you to share my content. I'm trying to grow my my social media. Would you please share my content? Don't ever be afraid to ask and define what you need done. So yeah, I mean, find people, connect with them, and then present. Everyone's out there. Go back to, making contact with people and learning what you can do to serve for them. And I've told the story in the last video about how I was the first millionaire I met in the company I'm with. And I said, how'd you get your millionaire status? We just talk to three people a day. Okay. And we just talk to 3 people a day. That's literally what you'll hear from people. It's a volume game. They never talk about the minutia of talking to those people. So what did you just go up to somebody in a grocery store and you bombard them and go, oh my God, that's a great shoe you have on. And I can't believe that belt is so well polished. And who did your hair? By the way, would you like to see a presentation on network marketing? Guys, it's service. You wouldn't go up to a total stranger and talk about how much you love your dog. And I'll do this. I'll correlate this. I am a person of faith. I don't like bringing my faith into my network marketing business. I will never do that. It's just not something that I think should be leveraged at all. I cannot stand people who evangelize my particular faith, my faith. I don't care what your faith is. My faith, where the people have the megaphones, they'll go into Walmart and they'll be like, attention people of Walmart, just want to let you know Jesus loves you. No one wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. It's the quickest way to have people run from you. You're not going to go into, a McDonald's. Attention, fat people. I love you, but there's a gym, and the gym is going to help you. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't go on a subway and start talking to people. I love my dog. He's the best dog. It makes you look like there's something seriously wrong with you, and you're going to scare people from this business. So people of faith, network marketers, vegans, stop announcing your business everywhere you go. Let's continue.
Obviously, a prospect, there's a difference between prospect and suspect. My dad used to always say to me, Fraser, if you give your business card out to someone or you add someone, then they don't return it back, they're a suspect. But when you give someone a business card or you add someone and they connect back with you, being they giving their details back to you, then they're a prospect. So finding people is the first step. Introducing.
Yeah, but it's all based on your intent, right? See, what are you prospecting them for? Just because I give you my business card, I tell you what I do, and you give it back, ooh, all of a sudden that means that you want to hear my business? Guys, go into this very clear-headed. Your job, and it's a job. You took a network marketing job. Start realizing that this is a profession. I don't care. You want to look at it as a business owner? You can, as long as you're professional. Everyone you're looking to sell. If you believe in your product, you are strongly, sold on your product, you love it, you believe in the business, then that's fine. Or you want to talk with it about everybody, but it's your approach and your intention. If you want to go meet a stranger, there's nothing, dude, good luck. I mean, it's in today's day and age, I don't know, man. You might have somebody look like, oh my God, you're a Kamala voter. Oh my God, you're a Trump voter. You're going to be looking at anything politics. It's really friggin' scary. So it's going to be your way of doing it. I would do like anything else and look, if it just make small increments towards the bigger goal and just get a feel. What I mean by that is be a friggin' human being. Everyone is a prospect, but how you bridge that gap is going to be extremely important. Remember, be a human being. That's where you start.
Connecting is the second step. Introducing them to an opportunity is the third step. So let's get into it, right? How many people, if you want to prospect, if the goal is to prospect 10 people, right? Then we
100
with a lot more than just 10 people, right? Okay, so here are the numbers, okay, from what I've been able to establish on a lot of the different 15-day challenges that I do. And
yeah, it's 100 people. It's going to be in every sales thing. It's 10%, right? And that's not even accurate. You're going to get 1 to 3% on anything you do. So you better reach out to 1,000 people if you want to prospect, but that's the wrong word. If you want to pitch your business, stop looking, get rid of the words. It's not introduce them to your business. You're pitching your business. You are purposely trying to get your business in front of them. He's going to talk about family and whatnot. We'll get to that in a second. Go after it, but you're going to have to go after a big volume, which means that the more you do it repetitiously, man, you're going to start becoming a machine, and that's where you lose the humanity side of you. You have to keep in mind not to burn yourself out, to be very respectful when you deal with people, to take your time and actually deal with them one-on-one and not robotically. So that means you're going to have to focus on you a lot. By the time you get to the 100th person that week, you'd be like, hi, Fraser, Dominick Izzo. Man, I saw your stuff online and it's fantastic, and I would love to talk to you about what I do for a living. And what can I do for you? You sound like an asshole. If you can't treat someone with the same integrity, if they're 100 on your list versus 1 on your list, don't pick up the phone. Take a break. Shake it out. Have another cup of coffee. Take a rest, man. Go scroll through social media. Do whatever you got to do. Clear your head for a second. Volume is key, but I believe in true, righteous quality volume. Otherwise, yeah, you're just a shyster salesman. You want this is sales, but have integrity behind it. So when it comes down to this, he's going to talk about the numbers of people. We get all this is going to be volume. I mean, this is going to be a straightforward video. We know this.
I know what I'm going to do. I've found Bob in a group. I'm going to add Bob, and then I'm going to do this. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Universe, please let Bob see my friend request and, decide that he's going to accept me and message me to join my business and then ask me for the link and blah, blah. No, it's not going to happen. You have to be the instigator. If you think attraction marketing is going to work like that, it doesn't.
Are you subliminally like giving the words that are really in your head? Because that's what this, it's not instigator. You're the initiator. Instigator, man, you're stirring the pot for some ulterior motives I don't like. No, you're the initiator. You're taking initiative. Holy, it's almost like the Freudian slips on this are amazing.
It's changed over the years, guys. You have to be the instigator. So you found Bob, you've added Bob, and then you're going to message Bob to let him know why you're adding him. Don't overcomplicate it. Hey Bob, I noticed you also live in Liverpool. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? Hey Bob, noticed you live in London. Looking to connect with people in the area. Thought it'd be cool to connect with you. How's things? Hey Bob.
I hate that approach. I hate this approach. People do this and they'll slide in my DMs and like, hey, how are you? I don't answer. I don't know you. I have such a small circle of people that I interact with on a personal level, on a daily basis. I don't know you. It makes me uncomfortable to want to talk to you about how I am that day. I am very much on the direct line of operation. Dominic, saw the video you put up the other day. I want to present to you mine, or I want to talk to you about mine. Let me know if you have an opportunity to wind up giving me a call. Let's talk about law enforcement, sales, fitness, anything. Okay, cool. You got my information. That's pretty. You got my attention. It's pretty good. If you're going to slide in somebody's DMs, I talk about this all the time. Frazier, I saw your content. I like to connect with you. I am looking to do business with you. So I don't want you thinking I'm buttering you up for anything, but I'm legitimately looking to do business with you. When are you available? I like to find out what you do for business, see if I can help you first. I want to see if there's any value I can present to you, and then let's have a conversation about mine. And I think that a voice note with that is so much more powerful than written text, because when you see all that written down, you're going to go, oh, screw this. There's half the time I get DMs, I don't even read them. But a voice note, I don't remember the last time I didn't listen to a voice note that somebody sent me.
Bob, noticed you like to travel. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? Hey Bob, noticed you're into fitness. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? If you do that to 10 people.
No, I hate that. Trying to relate and build rapport with people. You're giving them more of an easier time to feeling that you manipulated them into being sold. And going from there. I don't care if you go to the gym and I go to the gym. I don't care if you lift weights and I lift weights. That to me has been one of the easiest ways of how I've gotten out of this problem of building rapport. Because you build rapport with somebody, then you're down the path of trying to be their friend. You're trying to be their friend. Anybody who's ever done business and friendship, I don't have to tell you, do I? I do not have to tell you how disastrous it is building a friendship with business. It does not work. It doesn't. So intention is everything. I don't care if you have tattoos, if you have motorcycles, if you go to the gym. If I see your stuff, awesome. Hey, listen, tell me what I can do for you. And especially if it's other men, well, I'm not going to come at you as some kind of alpha move. Hey, I could bench this, and I saw you could do that, and I'm here to help you. No, man, it's what can I do for you? One of the tactics I believe is essential, especially for men, is elevating other men. And it's recognizing them. Men, I told you, women in this network marketing space are so manipulated when it comes down to their loneliness. They're single moms, they're stay-at-home moms, and they target on women who are looking for activities and be part of something. You don't think men are the same way? Men, because we are simple creatures, we love our egos just stroked. And I'm not saying you go into somebody's DMs, oh, dude, man, that's incredible bench, whatever. Oh, it's awesome. I can't believe you did that. I do that in the comment section when I'm truly impressed with somebody. I'm 50. My elbow hurts. My bench has gone to crap. My squats have gone up. That's very weird. And my bench has gone to crap. And when I see another guy pushing some weight, I'm like, damn, man, absolutely outstanding. That's all I'll say. This and that. If I'm going to prospect that guy, flat out, dude, tell me about what your business is. Oh, I love what you do. How can I help you? I'm impressed by what you're able to do. Awesome. Tell me how I can help you. I want to be able to share you out to my public, my people, my network. I don't like the alignment at all. The way that I look at it is you're either elevating or you're elevating yourself, right? Meaning if I'm going to give you my help, I want to elevate you. Hey, I saw the product you have. It's absolutely fantastic. Listen, I'd like to promote this on my show, on my social media. Do I have your permission to do that? Let me help your business grow. Elevate them. The second then that it's like you want their business. Listen, I want you for my business. I think you would be a fantastic fit. I want you to come work with me. I think that there's some positions and there's some commonalities, some traits you have. I think business minded, you'd be awesome with this. Now I'm kind of showing that I'm taking over control of that. You elevate somebody. Let me put it this way. I learned a long time ago running a martial arts gym that no one wants to learn from somebody they think they're better than. Let me give you a real quick story about males and the concept of this. I used to have these guys coming in my gym a long time ago, like 15 years ago, that would want to challenge me. And I would always go, sorry guys, not happening. It's not that kind of gym here. I thought I was being humble. I thought, you know what? I'm just being polite. I'm doing it the very kung fu way. And I called a buddy of mine, Justin Ock in Lakeland, Florida. He runs a Wing Chun school. We are kung fu brothers. And I told him about, I'm like, dude, I don't really know how to handle this, because part of me is like, let's go. The other part of me is like, I don't want to be that guy in front of my student that drops, 2-3 people. And then all of a sudden I look like some, John Kreese Cobra Kai kind of guy. Justin flat out told me, he goes, you're an idiot. You are a horrible businessman. And I said, what? He goes, my best students are the ones who have walked in with an attitude, challenged me, and left with a cracked rib, a busted lip, or a broken nose. And I went, what? He goes, no one wants to learn from somebody they think they are better than. And I went, oh my God. That's how men are. Men are. Whenever I seek training, guidance, it doesn't matter if it's firearms training or if it's fitness. I've been doing combative since I was 13. So if I'm going to go to somebody else as a teacher, as a mentor, you better believe that guy better be able to tune me up. And I'm going to go, okay, now I want to learn from you. So why don't we look at that in business as well too? I don't want to learn network marketing from somebody who I think is inferior than me and presents it in a different way. I do not want to learn it this way. I will not teach it this way, that they're doing the whole soft approach and building rapport and alignment. It is a recipe for disaster. And that's why the anti-MLM claims is nonstop that this business is a failure. No, the way we do it is. So we have to change that. So if you're going to pitch or present towards men, I would elevate a man, masculine energy, when it comes to wanting to serve them. Listen, tell me how I can wind up helping you. I absolutely want to promote your business. But you had better be able to switch that when it comes down time for you to pitch your business. Otherwise, they're going to walk all over you, because you've already set the stage of you're there to serve them. These are energetics, masculine energy, female energy, that I do talk about in sales.
Hack here is if they've got an active story, if you see Bob, right, and he's got a blue ring around his profile photo, click it to view his story. And if you're able to give it a love heart or a comment, do that. So in their messenger, they will get the interaction. So if you then send the message, guess what?
It's passive aggressive, dude.
Right?
It's passive aggressive for hell. God, I'll never forget it. It's like you're a dude. You remember, sex and sales are the same thing. If you're a guy, how many of you like a woman's content on her Instagram? You like 2 or 3 pictures, or you send a heart, and then she's getting 100,000s of hearts a week, and you think that your little is going to make her go oh. People, their attention spans, their what they're pitched on a daily basis. They've got ads going through their phone nonstop, looking at them. You think that they're going to look at you and go, oh, okay. Okay, here's the deal. Remember attention. You do it as an interesting person to a person who is actively seeking attention. You're gonna generate that single mom, that lonely housewife whose husband is off at work and they're having fun. You're going to bring her into your business. Next thing you know, the business, she's going to join your business. Next thing you know, she's going to be just looking to you for attention. And then you're going to be like, oh, well, she's kind of attractive. And you're going to go down that route. And it's going to be disastrous. Then she's going to leave saying you burned her, you sexually harassed her, all this. Guys, what he's advocating right here, and trust me, I speak from experience of what I've done because it's there. The network marketing industry is predatory for females. I've been saying this for years. He is advocating a method of passive aggressive attention seeking. You can't be an instigator, as he says, and then go, well, here's heart. DMs, slide into somebody's DM, connect with them. Then you can slide in DMs. I appreciate the connection. I'm looking to build my business. That is the truth of why I wound up connecting with you. You know, I appreciate that. At some time, I'd like to learn more about what you do to help you. But other than that, I appreciate the connection today. Don't think that first time you're going to have an exchange with somebody, all of a sudden you're going to wind up pitching and closing them. This is a very nuanced tactic when it comes to prospecting.
That, right? Okay, so once you've got these people, once you've got the one person, depending on your skill levels, right, you can expect to have a conversation with anywhere from 30 to 40 people, right? 30 to 40 people. 30 to 40 people to get one distributor, but you would also expect to get about 4 customers, right? Those are the numbers.
Just volume. It's just law of averages.
Now, I'm going in depth with these numbers, so I hope you guys understand that you can rewind, you can pause, you can go back, get a piece of paper, because this is very, very important. Because again, business is built on numbers, not by people. People lie, numbers don't. 1 + 1 is always 2. It's not, it might be 1 point.
It's hilarious how we're talking about a people-built business, and network marketing is all about social networking and serving others, and then the business is not built by people. Yeah, it is. It is. You don't have people that actually trust you, believe in you. Trust is probably the single most important aspect of it. And you have congruency with your words, your business is screwed. People can not only build your business, they can destroy your business. You could have 10 people in your business. It takes one person to destroy it, talking about you and the things they don't like.
So in order for us to get 30 to 40 conversations, we're going to need to add a 0 to these numbers. We're going to have to add a message 300 to 400 people in a week to have 30 to 40 people in conversation with, all right? But the goal was 10 people, right? So we're going to need to get 100. We're going to have to add a message, 100 people. Yes, I know my notes are all over the place here. Now, this is what I know. I've tested this with a number of different groups. I actually got them on a Zoom call and said, right, after 3, you're going to go. I'm going to set a timer to 5.
It's averages, right? And again, this video is nothing more than math and sensationalism. And I'm going to tell you this flat out. Here's the reality of it. You're not going to do it. I don't know what you do for a living. I do not know what your family life is like. I don't know what availability. Let's say specifically, you have 1 hour to dedicate to your network marketing business a day. 1 hour. You're going to have to keep this very structured. So Monday, you're going to reach out, and I can guarantee you, probably at the pace it takes to look for a prospect on your Instagram, to do the exchange, right? And let's bypass my system of what's your profession? Hey, Frazier, what's your profession? Frazier responds, and then you leave a voice note, because Frazier could not see your message for about 2 or 3 days. The way that I had 2 methods, and my first method is, like I've done on the other videos, hey, Frazier, what's your profession? That's how I did it. And then I would wait for his response, then I would leave a voice note, and that would open up. If I did it that way specifically, in an hour, the most I have ever done was 36 in 1 hour. I used to have a very good formula. I love my time and my space. I used to take my car, and I would go to an empty movie theater parking lot, the AMC out by me, back into a space. I'd have 3 cigars with me. I'd have my notebook, and I have my phones. What I would do is I would scroll, find somebody. and I would send out all the time. I would nonstop texting, Frazier, what's your profession? Julia, what's your profession? David, what's your profession? When those people got back to me, now I have to go back and look which message. This is Instagram only. Which message was returned. Then I would have to go back and repeat it. Excellent. The reason, and I would do that voice note that I did. The reason I'm contacting you is I'm trying to grow my business. I see you're into X, Y, and Z. I want to know how I can help you do your business on the chance that you will listen to me present mine to you. I'd like to be able to pitch you. That's another 30 seconds to a minute voice note you're putting. So you have 60 minutes in an hour, right? Then you got to send it. Then if they follow up, man, then you got the notebook. I used to have the system name, check mark if I contacted them. I would have an F for follow up, a C for close, A for an appointment for a phone conversation. There would be so much to do. So the most I had in one day was 36. That was exhausting because you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And it's repetitious. And by the end of it, I'm like, oh gosh, man. John, Dominick Izzo, yeah, I saw your content. And I was like, whoa, your energy level is low, dude. And it's just an hour that you're doing this for because I'm repetitious and I have no passion and blah, blah, blah. And I would have probably out of those 36, I probably had about 10 conversations. Now here's the deal. Those conversations, especially when you talk about your business, be prepared. If you're looking to recruit, the second you talk about network marketing or MLM, it's a 50-50 chance somebody already has a story for you. Oh, yeah. And they're going to tell your story. Now, it's like you're going, because you're doing it Frazier's way, and you're contacting 100, 300, 400 people. Now you got the other people blowing up your DMs. Yeah. I'm a plumber. I'm a barista. I'm a trainer. I'm a salesperson. I'm insurance. I'm a stay-at-home mom. And your stuff is blowing up. Maybe if you contacted 300, now you got 20 who are responding. Right? So now you're going, I got to contact them, but Susie's talking my ear off about shit, blah, blah, blah. This is why the business is failure, because you try so hard with volume and speed. No. Why can't you do one a week? 10 people. 10 people. Limited at 10. If I were to teach, again, how to do this, you want to do your Monday through Thursday or Monday through Saturday business to build, 10 people a day. That's it. Limit it at 10 people a day. John through Zed, Zane, whatever his name is, go ahead. And I would sit there. The second method I did is when I was on a run and I had to close out. There were twice that I actually hit the deadline of some advancement ranks at the company the day of, and I wasn't lying about stuff. I would put up in my Instagram stories, guys, I'm closing out my business today. It's the end of the month. I'm looking to hit a rank. I want X amount of you to wind up purchasing customer products of mine or become a thing, this and that. And I would look to see who saw my video in the Instagram. Then I would go to their DMs. Hey, Jane, listen, I know you saw my video. Give me an opportunity to wind up having a conversation with you. Give me a chance to close you. Get a chance to get your business. And I would do that all day long. I skipped what I could do for you. I went for a much more aggressive route. Now, the most I ever sold was 34 orders in 10 days. It was wiped out. The day that I closed it on the end of the month, hit it at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. I was exhausted for 2 days after that because I had to change my state, because I had to wind up kind of being a little bit more faux who I was, far more intense. My intensity level was through the roof. So understand, they don't talk about this when they do this. They don't talk about the state of emotion you have to be in to contact 100 people. It's going to be so taxing on you. And then do you legitimately have the energy, the mindset, the focus to talk to 100 people like this? You do if you have a Zoom. You do. Zooms are great. And I'll get into those too, how I run Zooms, right? You could have 50, 60 people on a Zoom, but you have to be engaging. You have to be entertaining, and you have to be very educational. You have to be a perfectionist. You have to be a master, an expert at your field in order to keep the attention of people on a Zoom. You have to go watch Oren Kloff's videos. All right, here we go. We're on a Zoom. We're starting in 3 minutes. If your kids are running around, Get your kid, turn your cameras on. I want everyone's camera on. To be honest, I want to be able to see who you are. I want eye contact. I want to be able to pitch you. Have your standards. Whenever I did my Zooms, my team knew, dress professionally. I do not want you in your car. I don't want kids running around. Tell your people when they come out, turn their cameras on, mute their mics off. And we would boot people who didn't comply. You'd have, you have 50 people come on, you'd be down to 22. I don't care. It's standards that we set. And when you violate, compromise your own standards of excellence for this business, that's when you start to take anybody, and that's where stuff really goes to shit.
In 5 minutes, people were able to find, add, and message 5 people. So what does that mean? Every minute, you can FAM someone.
No.
So if we need to find, add, and message 100 people in a week, right? That's going to take us 100 minutes in a week. All right? So 100 minutes. Let's say
No, it is not. No, it will not. Stop this bullshit lie. It is as simple. If you copy and paste and put it in there, go ahead. Do it this way and then have that failure like everybody else. And next thing you know, you're going to be on Julie Joe's shit or whatever the blonde pig's name is, or Marco's crap talking about how I was scammed in this business. Stop this garbage. You would not build a relationship on a 1-minute question if you're interested in dating somebody. If you're opening up a conversation, you're not going to do that. I can't stand this method. This is what puts us on the path for having to deal with the anti-MLM community. Treat everyone like they're a prospect and you are selling $1 million property. Because if you were selling your $50 bottle of hair care shampoo, and you're going to get, I don't know, your $5 commission. Why? If you want success in this business, you need to treat it like you're going to get 15% of $1 million property sale. You're going to need to treat it like that. And if you don't, man, then I don't know what to tell you. I love this business because unlike real estate, there's more people out there that can afford your product versus $1 million sale. I like the pursue. I like the chase. I like the pitch. I like the close. Can't do that as often when you're in real estate. So the point being is, when it comes to this, treat it the same way. Have that respect for yourself, because if you don't have it for your clientele, you're going to fail.
Say you're just doing Monday to Friday, that's 20 minutes per day. 20 minutes per day to create enough responses for you to be having conversations to be able to prospect people. Now, when it comes to prospecting, you need to be able to ask them the question, which I have in my book called I Dare You. And the question is, hey, Bob, just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on an exciting opportunity or on an exciting way to make money on social media or on how...
God, I hate that. Hey, Bob, would you be interested? No, I'm not. So, and it's all in the way you ask it. I say this nonstop. If you're like, hey, Bob, because I highly doubt, didn't get by Fraser's book, didn't read it. I don't know if he talks about tonality, inflection of the voice, confidence in the delivery. Hey, Bob, would you be interested in more information on an opportunity? What are you talking about? Bob, would you be interested in more information on an opportunity? Next thing you know, you sound like Doc Hopper in his French fried frog legs. Stop it. Bob, listen, I'm connecting with you because I'm doing business and I'm looking to sell you on my product. I don't want to lie to you. I'm not about to waste your time. If I can present to you what I do, I would love to get on your schedule. Go that route. But I'm telling you, for me personally, I find more value in, Bob, I want your business. I connect with you because I'm trying to sell you, but I want to know what you do first. I want to know what you do so I could wind up telling you how I can promote you, share your business, do whatever. I want to give just to get a few minutes of your time. Dude, people think you're crazy. People, what? They're not used to it. And then the conversation starts to flow. Then it goes, all right, Bob, awesome. You don't have it. Do you know anybody who, and then you got your friggin' damn memory jogger. Did you have a dentist who's trying to learn, no dentist in your family who's trying to promote their business? Do you have anybody who's in marketing who needs more clientele? Anybody does Photoshop, video editing? It's like there are people out there who are trying to create their businesses and promote them, and they can't afford advertising. But my God, if you advertise them on your 600 or 1,000 Instagram person and one person winds up going to them, you're going to make their day. I hate this methodology. I hate it.
To fire your boss on how to spend more time with your kids or on how to play golf more and how to go shopping more. No worries if not. I just thought I would ask. So in kind of recapping.
Oh, don't you dare do this ever. Do you want more information about how to fire your boss? More information on how to spend more time with your kids? More information? Stop that pain point shit. Stop it. Let's talk about the psychology of what you're doing. I hate this about the network marketers out there. So I'm going to leverage you on pain, right? You need my product because your health or your wellness or your financial position can only be solved with my product. It's going to make you 2 inches taller. All the women are going to want you. It's going to solve all your debt. The car you're going to want, that car you want, you're going to get it. All of the pain points that you deliver your product on as some type of faux promise that people are going to be like, yeah, I need to get this. What do you think you're doing? You are building yourself as their savior, not the product, because of how you delivered it. Because it's in your nature to sit there and tell Susie, you're overweight. My product could help you. Oh, your skin, my product could help you. Oh, your hair, my product could help you. They don't care if the product is battery acid. It's how you're selling it to them that's going to have them take it. And then when the product doesn't work, they didn't hear you say, my product could get you to spend more time with your kids. My product could get you to fire your boss. My product could. They just heard, you told me this, then you're going to go online. They're going to go online. Dominick Izzo said, I would lose 6 inches off my waist. I would gain 2 inches in height. All these women are going to want to date me. He's full of shit. And then not to mention the fact that if they stay, they're not going to know how to do what you did. And the pain, you wowed them with your pain point tactics. And oh my gosh, they've got this new look on you. And it's just, it's intimacy. And that is dangerous. Keep it business. I hate this tactic. I hate rapport building, and I hate pain tactics.
Here, when we come down to this process, you find, and then we kind of add message. You connect with them based on their response, right? So on their reply. So if you say, hey, Bob, noticed you live in Liverpool, thought it'd be cool to connect. Well, me too, thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? And one of those 10 people reply.
If you say that, and if you've been using that, get out of our industry, please. I don't care where you live. I don't care. If you say, hey, Dominick, saw you live in the suburbs of Chicago, me too, thought it'd be cool to connect, I'd be like, no, it's not. What do you want? What do you want? Especially people from cities. We are distrusting. We're always wondering what the angle is. We don't want to talk to you. Go away. We're not nice people. We're not. Don't do it. Be blunt. Be forward. Hey, Frazier, I just connected with you because I'm looking to do business with you. I want to know what you do. I want to have a conversation about what you do. See if I can promote you. See if I can put you among my network. See if I can gain some business with you because I also want the same from you. Be direct in your approach. Stop this lying bullshit because you're manipulating them.
Apply on average to say like, yeah, cool, like how's things with you? You've connected and you're going to have a little bit of back and forth. You create a relationship. You turn the stranger into a friend before you get them in the business, because
if you do that, you're done. Stop with this turning this friend from a stranger into a friend shit. Your friends will fuck you over with business. I don't know how to say that any clearer. You're going to get them going, I did this business for you. Because when you bring them in with your shiny fishing lure, thinking you're going to catch the elusive muskie, you're going to go and you get them in. All right, fine. You've worn me down. You talked to me. Just come on. We're going to do this together. We're going to be on bikinis on the beach, drinking wine, retiring our husband. It's going to be so great. They're like, oh my God, it's only, all right. It's only $100. I'm going to shut her up. It's going to, whatever. You're going to do the business. Then when that person doesn't do the calls, doesn't do the recruiting, isn't on the trainings, isn't on that, you're going to go, what are you doing? I thought, and then they're going to go, what? I thought you said I was going to make $1 million in my first 2 weeks. If you take this approach, you will fail. If you take this approach and you're working with me, I will just ignore you. You're gone. I will banish you from my business. Do not turn prospects into friends. Your job is to serve them. You could be kind to them. Do not be friendly. Do not be nice. Be kind. Listen, I want to help your business grow because I'm looking for something in return. I want you to spend money on my product. Be honest 100%. I swear to God, it's going to go so much farther for your growth in your business, and it's going to put these these teachers to shame who've been teaching the wrong stuff for decades.
Strangers aren't going to join, right? Friends join, okay? Like new friends especially. New friends are even more powerful than old friends. It's kind of bizarre how that works now, right? And then you introduce...
Dear God, they flat out admit it. They flat out admit it because you built a new friend on a manipulation lie. They're not going to be friends with you for long. I've got news for you. There is not a single friend or family member in my business. There's not. And I would never have them in my business. No way. This is disaster. I'm glad he admits this out loud. This is cancer for the network marketing industry.
Introduce them by asking the question that I just mentioned before to see if they'd be a fit for you. That is how you prospect 10 people in a week. It's massive amount of activity.
Yeah, it's another waste of time video. It's as simple as this. It's numbers. It's all it is, numbers. 10 people, you got to talk to 100 people. Great, we know that. It's all on your delivery. It's your intention. It's your honesty. It's you getting out succinctly what you want, and it's you treating your 100th call with the same integrity, energy level, and compassion as you do your first call. It's very simple. Stop this. If you have any questions at all and you want to have a conversation with me, bullofmlm@gmail.com or 708-982-0974. That's 708-982-0974. I don't care what company you are with. Be more than happy to have a conversation with you. Understand, I'm going to try to provide value with you and steal you from where you're at and bring you with us. It's always my intent. I'm never going to lie about it. It is what it is. And then if I can help you, yeah, I want you. It's very simple. Guys, let's change this industry. Let's change the culture of network marketing, and let's do it righteously with integrity, and let's build this as strong as we possibly can. I'll see you guys in the next video.